Hello and welcome to the online tutorial for Go Math. In this tutorial, I will be showing you about the resources iTools. I use this very often as a warm-up with my students in my classroom, and it's a really nice feature to show them some online manipulatives. They also are able to get on it on their own, on their student site, so it's something they could use as well without your help. So I'm going to go to my resources, and I'm going to go down to the iTools, which is this star right here, iTools Primary. Okay, so I have all of these options of manipulatives that I can play with through this website. I'm going to start with counters. Obviously they go from very basic and kindergarten, first grade level up to algebra and probability, which is going to be the fourth, fifth, sixth grade levels. Okay, so here is my iTools for counters. As you can see, there are different things I can do with my counters. I can just simply count them. So that's what I'm going to start with. What I can do is each of these are the manipulatives that you can choose to use. There are blocks, marbles, cubes, teddy bears, shapes, and more, foods, animals, and sports. Sometimes in our book it will give you a specific thing, like, so-and-so had 5 apples and 7 oranges. So you can make these really detailed through your word problems, or if you're just trying to work on a basic skill, you could use anything, whatever the class wants to use. So let's try penguins. Okay, so I'm just going to throw some penguins randomly on the paper, and then I'm going to instead, okay, when I clicked on it twice, they lined up for me, and that's what I was going to show you as well, so let me try it a different way. Okay, I put on some ducks. Now, I don't know from here, it's not an easy way to count the ducks, so I would click line up. Okay, and now it's going to make them in a nice easy line for me to count. And now I can check myself. So I have 14, and I will check. And I got that right. Okay? Instead of counting, let's compare. So now you can see I have the top and the bottom row. Let's compare marbles. Blue and green. Alright, I could leave them like this, or I could line them up. And now I can choose which group has more. Okay, going to adding, and now it's a problem that I can add. And there's the fact family. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe you're supposed to be... Oh, yeah, fact family. I'm not sure why. For some reason, this is not letting us check up. Okay, so those are some different things you can use with the counters. Let's go back from counters. I'm going to X out of it. And instead, I'm going to do a number line. Okay, with number lines, what I can do... add, subtract, skip, count, multiply, or just play around with it. So let's start with 3. And I'm going to skip count. 1. And I get to 4. Try it again. I'm going to start at 3. Let me do it from the beginning. Okay. Start at 1. Then I'm going to skip count all the way up here to get to 7. Alright, so as you can see, there are lots of different iTools things for you to do. This one you can make your own graph. So I would name my graph favorite fruits. There are apples. Actually, this would be fruits. And yes, the other one would say how many. Okay, so now I want my rows. Apple. Okay, and here I would put in my data. Okay, and you just created a graph. Now, of course, I can change it to be vertical or horizontal. And this allows me to change some things that we aren't going to bother with. But the students can make their own graph, which is really cool. So I hope you learned a few things from our iTools, and obviously there's a lot to get into, so I hope you explore it on your own. And good luck with everything.